see.
Now, okay, so let's go over it one more time, just for clarity. So,
Yeah,
you hit the button, you reset the ship line.
correct.
Do you lose all the camos that you had on the ships?
No,
Okay.
they get demounted for free.
All the captains go to
Reserve,
your reserve.
correct.
What about all the modules?
They get demounted for free.
Okay, so I'm asking good questions because I want to know and other people can listen. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so the captains get sent back to reserve. All your camos go back for free.
Mm-hmm.
All your modules go back for free. So all you got to do is come back and repurchase the ships. Now you were saying to free XP yourself into the tier 5 and then do a single battle and then buy the next one, do a single battle, buy the next one, and like tier 8 and up, you just grind it out or what?
Well, so take a look. Take a look on my screen right now. We're on randoms, so that's fine.
Yep.
We can do randoms. I got Note and Scheist. We'll get in a diff in a sec. So
Yep.
take a look at my screen. So I've reset the Hargumo line a lot, okay? What I typically do is I free XP straight to the 8. You can free XP earlier if you want. Like if you want to save some free XP, but you're willing to spend the credits, I would say free XP to the 5. But you can play one battle to take advantage of the first win bonus and then free XP. Okay, that's probably what I would recommend doing with the 200% first win. Now
it applies to the research bureau points as well. Okay, you went.
So when you reset the line, you get a stack of research points applied to the ship. Okay, so my Yugumo, for example, has 2 stacks on it because I reset that line at a double and I accidentally reset the wrong damn line because I had alcohol. So Minekaze, I have free XP past, okay, several times. So many times that I have 7 stacks of research points on it. So when I play Minekaze, I'll get 200 research points times 7. So I'll get 1,400. Okay? When I play Yugumo, I've got 2 stacks on it, and because it's a tier 9, I'll get 3,000 from that. So you don't have to play the ship. You can free XP past it if you want. So if you've got a ton of free XP and you're willing to use it, you can do that and only buy. I mean, technically, you don't have to buy anything. You can free here. I'll show you just because you're you. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to reset the Hargumo line. Okay, so I'm going to get credits from selling all the ships. I'm going to earn research points for those ships when I get the win in them or when I play a game in them. Flags, singles, consumables, all that stuff is going to be removed for free. All the upgrades are demounted for free. Commanders are set to reserve. So I'm going to do that. Okay, now I've done it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, because I've got the free XP and I can demonstrate it for you to make it easier, I'm going to go ahead and free XP to the Haragumo.
Right.
Okay? I'm not going to purchase the ship. Now look, all of these ships now have an additional stack of research points on them. Because I haven't played the ship, those research points are still there. Now I've got 8 on the Minekaze. But now I've free XP'd the line, so now guess what? I'm going to hit the reset button again. And now another set of research stacks goes out on all of these ships. So I'm going to reset the branch again. So if you've got a lot of free XP, you can do that and then just keep resetting the line. And then when you're done and you've got a whole bunch of stacks on these ships, then you can go play them.
Oh.
So you don't have to necessarily reset the line and then buy every ship and work your way through. If you have a lot of free XP, like I've got 55, almost 56 million, you can go through and keep on resetting the line to your heart's content until you run out.
Okay. So Duckman says that your research modules, if they're researchable, that they get sold.
Correct, and that's one thing that I was going to say keep in mind, because they get sold for half price, but you have to buy them back at full price.
Okay, so there's that. But there's one last question I had, because I almost reset a line earlier, and I got to looking at it, and one of the ships in the line has millions of XP on that boat that has not been converted. What happens to all that?
All of that goes to the tier 1.
Ugh.
So if you look at my Hashidate, it looks like I'm a Dirty Dirty Seal Clubber because I have 10 million XP on it.
Ugh. What good
Honestly,
does that do you?
nothing. It doesn't
It's,
matter.
you're just storing it there, and you can
Yeah,
go buy it
but
back later.
But if you think about it, does it really matter how much ship XP you have on a tech tree ship anyway? Once you've ground it out and you've moved on to the next line, it really doesn't matter, because if you're going to convert using doubloons to free XP, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what ship they come from. They can all come from the tier 1. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
just saying all that you worked for all that, you earned all that, and if you ever wanted to convert it all, you'd be able to. You don't lose it; it goes there. So that answers the question, and for myself,
Yeah.
and I'm sure at least one person listening. So
Right. It's unfortunate because it doesn't store on the tech tree ship. Because if it
Right.
did store on it, then obviously it would speed up your ability to, to grab to grind the ship out, because it already starts with, say, 13,000 XP on it.
Hey,
So
while
that's
we're having this discussion, what tier do you want to run for the?
for our division. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, like that's the Research Bureau in a quick thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a note. I'm gonna put this out on YouTube, because I think a lot of people need to know how this works, and especially with the 200% first win bonus that's going on right now, or will be going on
Tomorrow,
by
right?
starting tomorrow. It's only for like a week, so I won't even get this video on YouTube in time. But this is when you take advantage of 100% and 200% first win bonuses. Every 3 months, you can get a double by resetting progress. So at the very least, every 3 months, you will want to reset a line. Okay, every 3 months. If you need the research points for your whatever ships that you're buying or unique upgrades that you're buying, obviously you're going to want to reset more frequently, and that's up to you how often you want to do that. Like,
I'll go ahead and throw in what I do, if that's okay.
please.
I only reset every 6 months, and what I do is when there's a 2 times bonus already in effect that I haven't claimed, I reset a line like the day before the resets, the bonus resets, and then I free XP the entire line, reset it again, so that I basically get 4 stacks within like 2 days, and then I work up the line in order to get all of those 4 stacks of research bonus.
That's very smart. So what he's saying is, you see on the bottom here of the screen, you can, it's just past my picture, you can see it says battle performance bonuses are the next multiplier is in 24 days. So M note, for people who haven't reset a line yet, there's an X2 right here. So he waits until it says 1 day. Now, if you're going to do this, you're going to want to set yourself like a Google Calendar reminder, and tell your wife, girlfriend, mother to text you on this day to remind you. But you get the idea, because if you miss it, you're going to miss out on ×2 tokens. But he waits until 1 day. Then he goes ahead and resets this line, and then he free XPs it, and then he waits the following day for the ×2 to pop up again, and then resets it again. That's very smart, because then you play through it and you get 4 stacks instead of 2, and you only have to do it once. So that's fine. You're going to use more free XP, but you're going to save credits that way and time. So it really comes down to, how you want to do it.
Oh, it
I love it.
sucks. I reset a line a day or two ago, so I'm at 24 days also. That sucks.
Doesn't matter. I mean, look at it as you reset a line when you want to replay the line, when you've got nothing else better to do. Right now, I've got nothing else better to do, so it's a perfect time to reset a line, right? And then, and you're getting research points anyways, so it doesn't really matter. You got nearly 300K from Christmas containers. I got a ton from containers, yeah. So you can absolutely, just reset the ship and just have fun in it and not even think about it. That's perfectly fine. When they first came out with the Research Bureau, they had a ×2 bonus on every single line, just as a way to encourage people to do it. So one of my most watched videos is actually where I reset every single line in the game. It's like 24 lines at the time or something like that. I literally reset every single line, and then I reground all of the lines during one patch, because it was the Warships anniversary patch, and it was like 200% first win bonus for the entirety of the patch. It's disgusting. Thank you, Duckman. Yes, there's official documentation on the wiki that you can check out.